Hello there. So for the one person, or I don't know if there's anyone there. If anyone heard that, as you might have guessed, I got some new scenes together. One of which being a pre-stream one. And when I set that one up, I didn't know that there'd actually be, at least by default, a mic or I didn't think there'd be a mic sitting there. So I was just testing it, making sure it was coming through. It's not supposed to, but it did, as you might have seen. And yeah, I still don't know how to start these things, but here we are. So, anyone watching this in the future who has no idea what's going on, or those watching right now, I'm continuing Rikki's model from yesterday. That's about it. And if anyone... oh yeah, also, a new little addition. I might change this, I might not. You can now actually see what's playing in the corner. Because near the end yesterday, a lot of people were asking what songs were playing and all that. And I thought, hey, why not have a convenient little thing in the corner just showing what song is playing? That way, if anybody wants to listen to it themselves, they can just go and find it. Yeah, just a little thing for your convenience. Yeah, I figured as much, Ren. I see you down there. Hello. But yeah, I'm working on this now. Play. Also rework the audio so that if anyone else comes in later, they're not going to get completely overblown by the music like last time. Oh, what is this still doing here? I need that. So I made the base body yesterday, and I brought one accessory over from the original version of this model. I made some shorts yesterday, or at least I got started on them. Still gonna work on them some, because there's one little detail that I'd like to add. And that is... it's essentially just a little indent where pockets would be, like the last version had. There is one really simple way I could do it, but I'm not sure if there's maybe not a slightly better way at this point. I'll figure it out, though. I thought that was an extra point there for a second. No, it's just something else. So, the idea I had was that there would essentially just be a little indent here with a sharp angle so that it would look like the pocket actually extends out, and then it would just kind of fade back into the rest of the mesh somewhere here. I will see if I can try something like that. Just start with that. So right now I'm just making a very basic, almost like a stencil of where I want the pockets to be. It's only on the one side for now, but I'll mirror it in a second. Like that. Oh yeah, I also expanded the the playlist somewhat to include more of Rikki's work. At the very least, it'll prevent me from getting gnomed as much as I did last time. Yeah, so they'd look something like this. Actually, let me check the reference image again. Forgot to turn that on again. Okay, so it comes down, then kind of sort of goes around like this, so might move these somewhat. Actually, I wonder now. Like, I don't know if this will be a perfect fit. It probably won't be, but if I can at least get it to look like it belongs to the rest of the model, I should be fine. Smooth it out some so that it doesn't go at a hard angle every single time it curves. Actually, wait, yeah, what am I doing? I should probably actually have it look like the pictures. I was just messing with it, trying to see if I could somehow get it to mesh in. There might still be a way, but if I'm gonna do it, I may as well do it in the shape that it's supposed to be at the end. Oh, I never said. Weird. The line's not thin enough. It's kind of a thin seam where the pocket lining is, so I need to account for that. And then it just kind of comes straight up from the looks of it. There we go. Now, I'll be the first to admit I am not smart enough to figure out how to model actual pockets out of this thing. So here's what I'll do instead. I will move this out just enough to where it kind of hovers over the pants themselves. Like, mostly just hovers very, very briefly. Like, that part's fine, so deselect that. Then move this up some. Just whatever's still kind of poking through. Just move this up some. And then, of course, double check your work, make sure it's all good. I can actually afford to bring the pants out some, just to fill that little curve in. A bit of a curve there too. Well, wait, let me tell you a little secret with things like this. If you find curves like this and you don't like them, just draw a line through them and have the triangle split differently so that it fills that area out more. Probably shouldn't do that if you're worried about subdividing the model later, but I'm not going to do that. I've already done all the shaping I need for this, so I'm going to do that. I also gotta double check every now and then. Make sure that the adjustments you're making don't make this thing look too jagged in any particular direction. It's probably gonna look weird. At least a little bit, but the point is to mitigate it as much as possible. could just texture this line on to begin with. Maybe I will at the end of it, but like, at the very least, I want to try and see if I can get some extra detail in first, this way. Putting an actual, like, thing there and all. Actually, I could afford to push these up some past the belt line because I need to actually make that belt. I'll come back to these in a bit. So, let's take these, duplicate them, separate by selection. I should label these. I keep forgetting to. Make sure this is the... No, that's just the shorts. Lower that a smidge. Maybe the belt's a bit too thick, actually. Like, just a bit less than I had it before. There we go. And then bring this down some. Actually, looking at the scene collection, it is a bit messy at the moment. Need to adjust that. Take this, bring it up here. There we are. Bring these to the model collection, and there we go. Now everything's a smidge more organized. In fact, while I'm at it, just take these. They even give me math, right? I say as I ask myself the question. Yeah, they're good. Take these, combine them. Actually, maybe not yet. I might try something with these later, but that's later. Combine with the groups. There's the neck. Assign those. And assign this. There we go. Easiest rigging job ever. Back to these. Yeah, maybe get rid of these too. Ooh. I have an idea. I'll just take this, separate it, make it a bit larger, stretch it some, kind of straight to the top here, and just turn this into the belt buckle. Well, first I gotta pull this back some. Then pull that alongside. Oh, what's this? Weird loose vertice. Get rid of that. Yeah, and the back of this isn't going to be seen, so delete that too. Okay. What's the... Actually, I could afford to make this a little bit longer.
Stank Fox made this.
Yes, she did.
This.
Keep it somewhat in line with the belt. Like around there-ish. There we go. So now, for these belt loop things, there doesn't seem to be that many, it's just 2 in front, 1 on each side, and then 2 more in the back. So, I can do that. Trying to find just the right way to reshape this. Okay, that's about how tall it should be, but it's not. But it's too thick. Need to make this a bit thinner. This is just meant to be a belt loop, not a whole thing. You know, I say expanding this playlist would prevent me from getting gnomed. This had to be the second or third thing that played. Right. Yeah, that's the second one. Oh, I got some weird normals here, better fix that. Mesh, normals, reset. There we go. Simple enough of a fix. Just to get the lighting to realize, oh hey, this is a new shape. Need to readjust. Hey, Dalek, good to see you. Making more of Rikki's stuff. Yeah, right now, Dalek, I am just working on the belt. Okay, that's... Actually, let me get a better look. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look at it from the actual angle that it kind of sticks out the most to decide how thick this should be. That's the fun thing about models. They can't just look good from one angle, they have to look good from as many angles as possible. Or at least you made it look good. Blender jokes would blend well with that stream. Maybe. You need to think of some, honestly. My brain's too scrambled to think of them. Fuck. Actually, yeah, that's quite proven. So I just need to make one more from the back here. And delete the insides too, just have that little extra bit of optimization. Unless I already did it over here. Okay, I did. Good. Actually, the entire inside of the belt could be deleted. There we go. You know what? No, I'll save that for later. Okay, I think it's a pretty decent start for the shorts, like the accessories and whatnot. Is there anything else? Right, this little, like, indent here. So, first off, get rid of this layer. It's a bit too low compared to the ref. There we go. Just have a little cap there to... Just have something here for the inside of the shorts. Actually, I could refine it somewhat. Hold on. Add a little bit of a lip here. There we go. There we go. That way it doesn't kind of cave in at such a sharp angle. It actually looks like it's being worn over the legs. I'm gonna test the rig real quick, make sure. Because ideally, because all of this was extruded from the shorts that already have weight painting on them, which itself was extruded from the body itself, this should, at least, like, mostly move with all the rest of the bones. And, oh, 1 second. Behold, my work in progress BRB screen. Still a bit scuffed, but hey. I'm sure I'll have some. I'll add the BRB text to that later. I remember Sharp yesterday also mentioning a hot button, or kill switch button, that he used to just cut all mic stuff. I need to set one of those up too. And things like 2 seconds ago was why. Okay, so in the back a little bit. If I just, not even at an extreme angle, but like just enough to make it push through a bit. Well, time to fix that. And then it makes it worse. Just need to get this enough so that, because like this isn't an extreme angle for her leg to move. It's just kind of weird. So I'm trying to fix that now. Oh, wait. Is this doing the thing? Yes, it's doing the thing. Okay, cool. I'm glad I caught that. Yeah, when working with symmetrical stuff, I like to mirror it so that anything I do to one side will just automatically happen to the other, but you gotta be careful that it's above the armature, because then it'll do all the armature stuff first and then apply the mirror afterwards, so both sides just follow the same thing, and I don't want that all the time. Actually, I'm gonna do all this. Save incrementally. Like, this won't matter too much, admittedly, considering what I'm gonna do later. But, what I will do is just try to rig it like this now, or adjust the weighting like this now, so that it'll look a little bit better even after the change I make down the road where I sort of refine the mesh and whatnot. Oh, also gonna hide this ref because it is getting in the way. Yeah, it's just more weight painting, trying to hit enough points to where it'll go in on its own. Ah, weight painting is so fun sometimes. Love it to death. Yeah, I think 0.2 is the way to go. I watched a... Oh, hey, Rikki, you're here. Hello. Still working on your model. Just adjusting the shorts somewhat. Yeah, I'm adjusting all the weights by 0.2, specifically, because a video I watched a long time ago about weight painting said that 0.2 is kind of the magical number, where you could make small adjustments without completely destroying, or just going the opposite of where you want it to go. Like, if you want to add something, if you want to add something to make it smoother, just add 0.2, and if you want to take stuff away, just take away 0.2 somewhat. Just a small incremental number, so that it doesn't go too far in one direction or the other when you're weight painting. But yes, Rikki, I also have a little thing in the corner, so that every time a song plays, people can look and see what song see what the name is. I'd love to have the album there as well, so that it's a bit more specific, but this skin doesn't really support that, so and I don't really know any other good ones I could use. Or any, like, programs in general. Like, I know you mentioned Music Bee last night. I looked into it some, I couldn't quite figure it out, but, yeah, I'll probably mess with it more later. Maybe creating something for Music Bee to where I can have just a little music player in the corner that shows all the information, and that way people can know what the song is and look it up themselves. The render of the donut. Yeah. Yes, the extremely elaborate humanoid fox-shaped donut. Of course. Exactly. Is it? It's doing it here too. Hold on. Or is it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Gotta move the mirror up above the armature, that way it doesn't come with. Oh no, you're fine. I'll be honest, I'm a bit slow myself when it comes to, like, reading off chat, because I have the whole blender taking up one monitor, and then I have to look over it once in a while and check to make sure there isn't anything much. I need to figure that out. If I don't, like, have a little window of some sort. Actually, I could just literally do that. Hold on. There we go. Oh, kind of. I need to kind of... Oh, you made a donut, Dalek. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I completely misread you. My bad. But yeah, I'll have to look at that later. See how you did. Oh, right, also. This will be... The clothes are gonna have a separate material, aptly named... Clothes. I'm gonna make those bright red so they can stand out against the, thing. I'm not so sure either. If there's like an area where you can... Maybe there's like a media sharing thing, a meeting sharing channel or a promote yourself channel even, somewhere you could post that actually involves sharing in general, you could say, hey guys, check out this donut I made, and then just post it there. That'd be my best offer if there's not a specific, like, art or any, like, if there's not a specific art channel, then I would say go there. Yeah, there's still those little seams, which I could deal with now, somewhat? Question mark, DM? I'm probably gonna do it near the end anyways, but... Fan this out slightly. Let's try this. Yeah, it's still kind of, well, the front's been mostly fixed. Art stuff works. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Art stuff. Art stuff's great. Just say, hey, I made this donut, and then... there you go. Your first step into the world of blending. Ooh, that ain't right. Why is that part of the fan sticking out when it's not supposed to be? Oh, that's the belt. Oh. I was wondering what that was. And is it because the belt also has the same problem? Yes, it does. Fix that. Yeah. Like, if you're mirroring something that's rigged, again, make sure the mirror goes above the armature in this little modifier hierarchy thingy. Because the higher something is, the sooner it gets done, so to speak. Since I did the donut, I haven't touched it much since then. Yeah, I get you. Blender's not for everybody, but you know, I'm sure if you kept at it and kept practicing and learn more stuff, then yeah, you could do just about anything. I like it though, it's fun. And you know what, honestly? I think I will just solve all my problems here and now with this. Yeah, take this entire thing underneath. Because there's not really much point of it being there anymore. And delete the faces. There we go. Like, games do this all the time with their characters, where they'll have the clothing and whatnot, but underneath there's just air. So now there's no clipping to worry about because there's just nothing under there. Like, literally nothing. So that solves that problem. So I've done... Alright, so I've done the shorts. The collar I already did before, and I just brought it back here. Yeah, I guess the, this here tank top will be next. And I have a means of starting, at least, so I can just grab all this, go up from there. And just keep going up until I find a decent spot. How high up could this go? And once again, my lack of, like, experience with clothing is biting me in the ass right now. Like, I've done it before, but I need to actually model something out rather than actually have it text on a low poly thing. But it's fine. That's why I'm here. I'm here to kind of learn as I go. So get rid of these thumbs. Actually, I know where I could start. So something I notice a lot of artists just miss, for whatever reason, is that people's clothing will just kind of stick to their bodies like a latex suit. Like, a lot. I've been guilty of this in the past, too. Especially in the upper areas. But really, it's meant to kind of contain them. It's meant to be connected, like what I'm doing here. Alright, so now that's connected, I can kind of go from there. Yeah, anybody who's been on Rikki streams will probably have heard this one a couple times. It's good, though. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to take this starting point that I came up with and just expand it enough into like a proper shirt. Actually, wait, I just realized it's not even fully up just yet. There we go. Yeah. And I know there's add-ons out there for making clothes a lot easier. But I need to. I haven't looked too much at those, and need to find stuff that works. Yeah, it is the live remix. Legally classified as weapons, yeah. Sure. Also, hi Sharp, I see you in there. Yeah, just trying to figure out how to do this. Actually, I'll grab this area down here to work with.
Keep moving from this mountain. Move on to the promised land. Turn you and take your journey. Go to the
Wonderful.
I'm a good lady.
To be open with the things I can be open with. And that I feel comfortable being hurting a little bit, like
Yeah,
emotionally.
It's been a little bit now, and I'm not entirely sure which song that was referring to, Ricky. Because I've just... But, yeah, sometimes I've noticed people just look at a thing and they get one thing out of it, but then when it turns out, no, it's meant to be this, but it's a some kind of death of the author type thing that I am not I am too small brain to really think about at the moment. Why is it acting like this? Okay, I'll get to you later. Yeah. There probably is a much better way to model this tank top that I'm doing right now. But I don't know that. I don't know that method, so this is what I'm doing for now. No, I'll leave that be for right now. Come back to it later. Hugbox, okay. Go into sculpt mode for a little bit. Normally I don't sculpt things, aside from just going in and tweaking some minor vertexes here and there, like this, what I'm doing now. Like, there are people out there who exclusively do sculpting, and that's great. However, sculpting is not for me. I'm more of a box modeling kind of guy, as you can see, as the term goes. There we go. Just sort of create a little indent in advance. And fill in the blanks, like so. Yeah, like, going through your music, like, not just for this playlist, but I've been actually listening to your stuff while I do stuff outside. I have a lot of it listed on my phone, and for other stuff. A lot of your older stuff is still good, at least I think so. Sure, it might be different to how you do things now, but I think there's still value in the older material that you made, and, you know, I thought, hey, maybe put some of it on for this. Not just because I'm working on your model, but also, it's just a really nice vibe. I hope people don't try to remember how to paint things. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what kind of painting are you trying to do? Like, actual texture painting? Or weight painting? Or what's up, Dalek? But yeah, Rikki, stuff like this one, Reflect. I don't think I've even heard of this song until now. Because I was trying to just pull like more stuff after you unlisted a lot of things. But this is good. I really like this. Good stuff. Not saying you have to make more of this in the future, but for what it is, it's really nice. I am so good at talking. Yeah, you got it, Dalek. If someone like me can figure this out with like no actual like classes at all, then you can too. But also, Rikki, even if you go back and listen to your old stuff and think, wow, this was a load of crap, that's fine too. It just shows that, hey, you know how to do the thing better now, and if you go and you're just thinking of ways that, oh, if I could go back and redo this, then, you know, I would do this instead of what I actually did. And that's fine too. Hell yeah.
Back to the lab again, feeling straight mad again. Got the bitches so afraid they pale like mannequins. Got the method for the beats and the pleasure in the sheets. Bust my gun out if there's trouble in my streets.
That being said, Rikki, if there is anything you want me to take out of the playlist, just let me know and I'll yank it out.
Gonna fucking fall down with the bullet in your chest. Bop, bop, that's a sound that you hear, now you're dead. Out here cast spells just like a witch. Go home, cry to your mom like a little bitch. Go home and I get the fix. Getting high is what I like to do. That's how I feel fine. I like to smoke the bud. I like to get high. Illusions of events that don't even matter. Tell the voices in my head to quiet down. Stop the chat. I can't hear myself thinking with all this fucking blabber. I just need a little space, time, it matters. Okay? Huh. OJ was innocent, bitch. That glove didn't even fit.
Alright, so... It's getting there. Slowly. I just need to... Oh, why did it lick out of the fingers like that? Ooh. I have to do that again. How's this looking? I mean, it was really good improv. You did awesome, Rikki. Not much of an extra on like, you know, wordsmithing, but I think you did a good job. Actually, I think I'll leave that part alone. Like, it's mostly the upper part of this that I want to try and get fitted to the bottom, because the bottom half, like an actual shirt, it's just gonna hang down, like, a little bit. Unless they don't normally do that. For my own safety, I'm gonna skip this one. I don't want the UMG police knocking down my door and executing me. Yeah, just more of the catching people off guard. I need to look at the ref again. I need to remember what a tank top looks like. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't ride up to the, it doesn't ride up to the elbow like this does. It actually hangs down, so I gotta fix that. I know. Yeah, this is very much a rough shape at the moment, but you know what? That's how it always starts. I was watching the Aeronauts Star Wars parody before the stream, just a little bit of it. And in the one they did for episode 7, they had Kylo. If you want to watch this yourself, then I don't know. They had Kylo doing something really stupid as like a first draft of something, or just like off the top of his head. And someone mentioned that the actual like lyrics he was using were not bad. Like if someone refined them later on, he could actually have something good. But like the comment essentially ended with every like great song it starts with a dog shit first draft. And I think that could apply to modeling as well. Like this tank top is still looking pretty rough at the moment, but like pretty sure as I go along, it will look better. Much like my modeling skill in general. Because I think at this point I sit pretty firmly in the territory of average. Just like nothing particularly special. Just you know, good enough to do some cool stuff with. Watch you stream, yeah. I remember. I think. If I'm thinking of the right thing, then yeah, I know what you mean, Rikki. Alright, so I think the general shape has been mostly... Actually, I will move this up some to match the reference. I want to curve this up somewhat to match the reference picture. Just trying to find the right brush to do it with. Or the right method of doing it, really. Or whatever method will work at all, really. That's the gist of it. It's like, whatever works. There's not really a quote-unquote correct method to doing anything. At least when it comes to modeling. It's mostly just, as long as it looks good at the end, it doesn't matter what you did to make it in the first place. When it's supposed to be slower. This is... Let me check. Because this is going a teensy bit... Hold on. Oh! Okay. It was playing fast, right? I hit this button by accident. This little play slower thing. I thought that was Actually, I don't know what that was. I don't know why I clicked on it, but yeah. I'll play it back from the beginning. But yeah, you're right, they were on 2x speed. My bad, Rikki. I didn't want to ruin your craft like that. Yeah, they should sound normal now. Accidental Rikki Nightcore album. That's what that was. Bring this out some. Actually, this whole thing could do with a little bit of fattening, as it's referred to. There we go. And then I can just kind of adjust it from here. A live Nightcore music. You just speed it up and raise the pitch. That's how you do it, right? Yeah, now, just gotta stop it from clipping in like that, and then just adjust it some more so that the straps up here at least look like they're pretty close to connecting with the shoulder. Without, like, sticking out or being a bit too strange. There we go. Wanted to give this area a little bit more of a natural curve than just sticking up. Although... Actually, why do that? Alright.
Now it's my
Hope you have a
time.
decent rest of your day at work. I don't think... I can't really say work is good. But... I don't know. Don't... don't, I don't know, try to give you some advice before you leave. Don't cook sausages on the equipment. There you go. Just, yeah, little parting piece of advice. You have a good rest of your day. At work. Or at least as good as work can get, I don't know. Actually, this whole thing doesn't need to be here. This whole little archway, that's just for the stomach. I can just pull this down. And kind of start making this the bottom half of the shirt. Is this going to result in more weight painting later? Probably. Yeah, look, like, if we can get this to be a tuber at some point, I would be so happy. Also, I completely misread it. What is with me and I don't know. so this needs a little bit of adjusting. Sculpt mode. Just gonna brush it up some. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna check something with the body itself. Oh yeah, no wonder it was actually weird. It was a little bit pointy there for some reason. Now I can actually tuck this in and make it a bit more round. There we go. So... oh yeah, I also wanted to touch up this area some. Trying to smooth this area out so it's not so jagged, because it does have some slight amount of jagged areas, especially near the middle. But, yeah. That looks better. So now I kind of have to ask myself the question of how do I bridge this little gap here? Because there's some areas where it is not meant to be so open, namely where the cloth connects to the. Actually, what am I doing there? That's fine. I don't need to do all that. I can just adjust it like this.
You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men.
Actually, to spread this out some. Now he goes straight down. Makes the curve down here a little better. I think when I get to UV mapping this, I'm just going to project this from the front. Or, like, try to make it so that if you put any sort of... Or I guess if I... You know, if you're seeing this, Rikki, like, I might make the shirt... I'll try to make... Words. They're complicated. I'll try to rig the shirt in such a way, or UV map it, so that if you want a label or something on there, I can just slap it on, it'll be mostly fine. It'll still be clear and all that, no matter... At least from the front. Can't guarantee, like, sides, but I'll do my best there. Because customizable t-shirts are fun. Why is the back getting affected by all this? No big deal. Easy solution. Just take this. With that. There we go. There we are. Progress. Love to see it. So now, I have to ask myself how to handle... Actually, you know what? Easy solution. Just take all this. Extrude it in some. I forget sometimes with high poly stuff that you're not necessarily constrained by limitations, especially not at this scale. So I can just make it like a regular shirt and just extrude it in somewhat, give it some thickness. Actually, I might try that again. Alright, so that's the inner layer, and now the outer layer looks a bit too thin again? Especially on the straps here. I'm just gonna... I'll see over that. I'm just gonna go in real close at these straps and see... There we go. That's about right. And recalculate the normal so that the outside ones remain outside. And also, reset the normal so that the lighting gets fixed up anywhere that needs it. Oh, it looks fine. Ooh, actually, no. Not just yet. I'm not going to do any of that just yet, because I still have to UV map it. And weight paint it too, because there was probably some minor mess up things about it. And like this entire strap should not be following this. That's an easy fix, though. For some reason, the part with the letter I don't know how to compare those always paint. Yeah, texture painting, it's a lot of steps. At least in my experience. There's some method I learned recently that I might try on this called texture baking, where you essentially paint you essentially apply materials to individual parts, like, on their own, but then you combine those parts into a single material, and that's called texture baking. I don't know the exact specifics of it, so it might not turn out super well at the moment, but we'll see.
Let's make some noise.
Does he bitch like a bitch?
But right now I'm just trying to fix the weight painting on this. I don't think it's quite meant to look like this. Actually, first of all,
Let's make some noise.
it's the "oh yes, that's my shit" line. I remember that one. Still love it. It's great. Oh yeah, that's my shit. No, I'm gonna make this a bit easier on myself. No, I'll just keep weight painting it. Alright. The strap should probably be attached to the shoulder. Also, what is... Actually, yeah, I should probably take care of this first. This is more important. Yeah, there's no need for anything up past that line to be rigged to this to the first spine. The straps shouldn't be rigged to the spine either, but for now they just kind of are, unfortunately. That'll be fixed soon, though. Don't you worry. I should adjust these to make them a bit straighter, actually. Whoosh. Ah, dang. Thought there'd be another swoosh. Actually, now I'm wondering. Oh wait, no, that's just the bones being slightly off. Never mind. I was wondering what was going on for a minute. There we go. Make it so the straps flow a little more nicely with the rest of the mesh here. Yeah, right now it's just a balancing act between how much should be weighted to the actual shoulder to move with it, and how much should be weighted with the chest so that it doesn't fly off, so it doesn't, like, stretch out too much. It's kind of a delicate balance. Actually, let's save this. I want to see what happens if I automatically weight paint this. Okay, yeah, kind of what I expected, just... Oh, not like that. Just grabs a whole lot of it without, like... I don't know, it just seems like whenever I auto-weight paint something sometimes, especially if it's like a piece of clothing, it just grabs way too much. So I'll just revert back and continue from where I left off. Actually, come to think of it. There we go, just add a little bit more to the straps.
Stank box. Yeah, just whenever you just the straps, son. There we go.
Yeah, that should do it.
It isn't permanent. It's for right now. It isn't permanent. It's for right now.
Get up off the floor, let's party now.
There we go. Yeah. That'll do.
It isn't permanent. It's for right now. It isn't permanent. It's for right now. It's for right now. For right now.
We'll work on this again. Just very carefully. Gonna really just barely adjust the shape right here. That should do it. I think, now that the clothing's mostly done, unless there's something else. Is there something else? Yeah, the shoes. Get those. Alright, yeah. Also gotta transfer the feet over as well. I shall grab them really quick. She gets it! There we go. Art scene's fun. So these are also salvaged from the old base as well, with some minor modifications, because these are the feet that Rikki wants. So right now I'm just gonna quickly adjust these for the new body, and move on from there. Weight paints. Select all weights. Lock selected. That way it keeps the ones that actually deform it. The ones I actually want, rather. Technically it's the one that can deform as well, but I like doing it this way. Delete all unlocked groups. So now only the ones that need to be kept are there. So these... I'm essentially doing a foot transplant, so I need to get rid of these toes, because they won't be needed. Actually, no, get rid of the whole foot while I'm at it. None of that needs to be there. Actually, I should also move these over as well, so they can match up when I combine these toe bones with the full skeleton. There we go. There we are. Keep offset. Get rid of the other armature, and let me just test real quick, make sure this works. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Awesome. So take these, mirror, move the mirror up above the armature. That way it keeps the other thing intact. Because I'm going to combine these and mix them together. As such. Just go around, make sure everything's connected the way they should be. Why is it? Did I skip one? Where'd this extra one come from? Hold on. 12. Okay, so why is it... I'm confused now. I'm going back. Hold on. 12. Oh, no. 12 again. And move these up some. Let's just missed one. Okay, dog, here we get food.
Well, well, well.
There we go. Not sure what I missed last time, but I fixed it. So now, this foot is paired with the new leg and body and all that. Good times. Should I still... You know what? I'll try my hand at shoemaking. Just in case. Because, hey, the shoes right here. They're simple enough. I just need to actually get some... I guess I'll get some practice in making some proper footwear, actually. So, for starters, I'm going to make the front. I'm going to take this cube, subdivide it twice, apply. Here's a little extra step that I do as well. I go to mesh, transform to sphere, and I round out just that little bit more that the subdivide doesn't quite catch. But since this is only the front of the shoe, just need to get rid of everything else and shrink this back down to size. Let's see here. Gotta seal this up, so that's the first step. Push that to the last. And the same thing up here. Now I gotta reel this in some because that's way too wide. I say that, but like, gotta make sure it fits too. They're working on the shoes here. There we go. Get the underside of those shoes going. You know what I'm gonna do? Because these aren't really gonna be seen. Save me the trouble doing it later. Get rid of these faces on the bottom here. Because the bottom of the shoe will be covered by its own object, aside from just the toe. And this is gonna be wrapped around to make the rest of the body, so to speak, of the shoes. Get rid of that too. There we go. Bring that down. Get all this lined up. Yeah, it takes time to make things like this, but you know what? Even if the methods aren't exactly optimal compared to what other people do, I'm still making it work. I really hope that the song... really hope Yuji Mako is from making it work, otherwise I'm just gonna sound really stupid. I mean, it probably sounds stupid anyways, but, you know, more so than usual. Oh, okay, yeah, so it only goes up so high, and then that's when the front flaps come in. I see you now. I see what you're doing with your Chuck Taylors. Or Chucks, as they're... I don't know. I want a pair of Chuck Taylors at some point. Shoes like this. I think they'd be pretty cool. Anyways, gotta make room for the front flap now. Hey, Shy. Yeah, I'm making Rikki's shoes. And I'm referring to these gubbins right here. So I'm just gonna cut these two out. Just sort of for that little opening to begin with. Actually, that would be funny. I just take this, extrude it, and then start turning this into the front flap. Grid fill, both sides, just because. Oh. I First off, I hope you're able to fix your sleep schedule soon. Also, yes it does. Rikki is a very talented artist. And I actually expanded the playlist as well, so there's more of her work in it. Like, everything you will hear in this stream is from her. It's great. Nah, that's not gonna work. Welcome back, Alec. And yeah, I have the thing now because I remember near the end of the last stream, people were asking which song was which. So I thought, you know what? Have that there so people can, if they like it, they can actually see for themselves and find it on their own. Also, just because I got kind of annoyed of, like, other people playing music in their videos or streams, whatever, and I like the song, but I can't tell what it is. So I didn't want to... I figured, you know what, if I'm going to start streaming, I may as well have something in place so that the same thing doesn't happen to anybody that watches my stuff. If they like the music they hear. Oh, I see now. That's why I kept looking weird. This part kind of goes out and stretches across the front of the shoe after that, so I just gotta do that then. I figured there was something missing. It's all good, Shy. You enjoy your Destiny 2. And this at the same time. Actually, why even do that? I can just do something. I can just do, excuse me. I can do this. Gonna move that up and out of the way for now. There we go. Now I can just take this. Move it around some, and that should do it. Also get rid of all these faces in the front, they don't need to be there. Never mind, don't dissolve them. Delete them. Not like that. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Move that around. Actually, I'll pull this back some. Yeah, exactly. Don't dissolve them, delete them. Yeah. Like, we don't want anything left over of those things. And the bottom of the shoe, I'll just take this, size it up some, reel it in somewhat over here, so it'll touch the end of the shoe here. Grit fill. Oh wait, no, I can't. I gotta fill in this spot first. Actually, I'll just fill all the way down. Where's it last? Well, now I need to drag these down some. Pick up the bottom of the shoes. Not too much though. The top half still need. This still needs to be lower. There we go, that should be thick enough. There we go. Reel that in some. Boom. Shoes. Well, kind of. It's not quite done. Also, I read this completely frickin' wrong. Yeah, when that happens. Not unsalvageable. Just need to move some bits and pieces around, is all. Hey, Metal. Glad to see you again. How are you doing? Yes, these are shoes. Very nice shoes. It's just I need to adjust them some more because I did a thing wrong. I forgot how shoes work for a second. These need to be kind of under the middle flaps, and then this... and then kind of reattached, like, back somehow. I'll figure something out. It's going well. Like I said, just adjusting the shoes somewhat, make them a bit more accurate to how they're supposed to look. There we go. That's more like it. Actually, maybe move this forward somewhat. There we go. Save another increment. That way all my progress with the shoes doesn't go kaput if anything happens to this save. And now for the laces. This should be simple enough, but never really know until I actually do it.
Up your ass.
I'm gonna send a stupid Jesus dildo thing to my friend. Jesus dildo thing. Jesus dildo thing.
I'm sure this slaps, but I'm gonna skip this. Again, I don't want the YouTube bots to kill me. The laces are a bit rounded near the ends, so once I'm done getting the general shape down, I'm just gonna round those off and then move on.
Let's make some noise.
Dirty bitch, like a bitch.
So now I just take this, mirror it, and just kind of move it slightly over. Alright. Just got two. Hey, Rikki, welcome back. Working on your Tims now. How many rows of these do I need? It kind of fluctuates. I'll just do 3. Seems like I could fit 3 along this. Yeah. Wanted to take extra care to make sure the shoes look good. This is I think this is the first time I've actually modeled a pair of shoes in high poly, so I wanted to make sure I did them justice. Just down some. There we go. Actually, I can afford to move this stuff. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see when it comes to the weight painting. Actually, I can afford to have all these be... No, we'll see. I'll worry about the UV mapping until later. But for now, though, weight painting. Oh, thank you, Rikki. I wonder, can I UV map multiple things at the same time? No, I can't, but... Ooh, actually, if there's gonna be shoes, I want to make sure that all these toes can move at the same time. So I'll move this up some. Extrude a new bone out that way. We call this toes all. There we go. That way. There's just one dedicated bone where everything moves, and it's not like all tied to one. Like, it's mostly for the end of the shoe here that. So that way it's not tied to one bit, and I can just have it move up and down without, like, having a toe or two left behind and poking through the bottom. Which would be very strange. Oh yeah, I never named the other one, actually. There we go. So those are connected now. I'm just gonna connect each part of the shoe. Actually, not quite yet, because I'll keep them apart for waypointing purposes, for UV map purposes. I mean, honestly, like it doesn't feel fast. Like I don't know how long I've spent on these shoes alone, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm getting more used, kind of in the flow of things, that things are going faster than I expect. But for me at least, it does not feel fast at all. But still, I appreciate the comment. What is going on over here? Oh. Oh. I did a silly. The right toes are attached to the left little connection point thingy. We'll see. We'll see, Shy. We'll see. If that works out. I wonder, actually. Okay, no, it was a good call for me to physically waypoint these. Actually, maybe that can stay the same? Because that one's okay. It needs some cleaning up, but it's fine. It's fine for the moment. I'll make it better, like right now. And we'll rotate this. There we go. Yeah, it's not really meant to do that. The tongue. But is it called a tongue? I don't know shoe anatomy. But yeah. It's just a matter of cleaning up the thing, bit by bit. Oh, I was right. Okay. I think. Shy says I'm right. Which must mean I am right. There we go. That's more suited to following the thing. Is it accurate that the tongue does this? Probably not. But for the sake of the model, I think it looks a little better. What part is it supposed to do? What, Dalek? The tongue? Yeah, I might adjust that in a bit. Because it isn't supposed to directly follow... I don't think it'll normally directly follow the leg like that. Maybe I'll have it come out a little bit. Actually, yeah, I think I will. Hold on. Gonna adjust this some more now. Maybe, but like, I don't know. Sometimes with 3D models you have to take like some liberties here and there. But I'll see if I can make it the more realistic angle work. Like, especially if the foot, like, curls in like this, it's just gonna get buried in the leg. So honestly, it might be better to just kind of leave it as it was. Even if it's a bit less realistic. Because then, if there's ever a pose where Rikki's, like, bending her ankle like this, you can still see the tongue come out. Yeah, I'm gonna call artistic liberty on this one, just leave it like that. Yeah, exactly, Rikki. Creative liberties say she stays like this. But hey, you know what? It's fair that you pointed it out, Dalek, and I at least tried to see if that make that work, see if it worked, but it just didn't, so I'm just not gonna bother with it. Well, it's not. It's not more realistic, that's the point. Like, the more realistic one would be what you said, to have the tongue kind of flap out and follow the rest of the shoe. But doing it the way I'm doing it, where it's more attached to the leg, like, it won't flap out as much as an actual shoe would in real life, but also, if she bends her ankle like this, which she might if she's like reaching down to pick something up or whatever, the tongue is still visible, whereas if it was more attached to the shoe, it would just clip right into her foot, into her ankle. Oh, sorry, I completely misread that. Yeah, it is more realistic, yeah. Why do I keep doing that? I need to slow down more when reading these things. Yeah, my brain's like jumping between actually working on the model to make sure I respond to anybody asking me questions. Yeah. Big old drink. No, I can't.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. Oh, fuck you.
Like, shoes kinda can. Well, at least they can't. Like, yeah, the only thing that really should be bending here are the toes. The foot's flat. But the shoe... Like, shoes tend to extend out from beyond the toes anyway. And when you, like squat down or kneel down or whatever, and you kind of rest on the balls of your feet like this, it kind of looks like your shoes kind of bend like this anyhow, so... I'd say it still, like, works out. Plus, again, 3D cartoon Fox. I think it's safe to take some liberties with this. Meanwhile, we got DJ Goblin on the mic. Yes. No. Actually, no. If I wanted to break her ankle, I'd do this. There we go. Oh, really? Is it really so bad for me to say balls on stream? Aren't the YouTube bots going to kill me for that, huh? Yeah, this is how the fear breaker works, just... Actually, what is... Okay, now... I'm glad I did that now. What is going on down here? I think I actually did break something. Oh no. That's not good. Hold on. A little bit of emergency weight painting fix here. What else is this attached to? I'm curious now.
House.
I don't know if there's a house bone, but I'll check. Actually, you know what? I have an easier way to find out. I forgot for a second. Item... Foot... Knee... Hold on. It'll reattach this real quick. What is causing this to freak out like that? What is all this going on down here? I think it's attached to nowhere. Maybe? Let me look. I'm just gonna go through each of these bones to see if anything here gets highlighted. Unless it's like, hold on. Actually, quicker way to test this. See anything with a spine? Okay, that's just the pelvis. That's where everything's dashed. It's being dragged to something, but what could it be? Maybe? I guess I'll check on that in a second. May as well make sure the shoes are wrapped up nice and good. Well, that's the thing. It's attached to something, Dollar, because it's moving with the rest of the skeleton if I just hit the root bone. But it's attached to something that's not letting it move whenever... Oh, maybe it's attached to the thigh bone for some reason. Because it's fine if I move it like this. Oh, okay. That's from the old skeleton, I remember now. It still thinks it's attached to the old knee, so I'll just need to get rid of all that. Whoopsie doodle. But it's an easy fix. Just gotta remove everything. Yes, speeding solves all the problems. Look at it go now, it's working perfectly fine. Whee! Actually, it's funny that the namesake's playing me when I get sucked into the void. Wait, no. I gotta do this right. Hold on. Me when I get sucked into the void. Eh. Anyhow. Oh, also forgot to swap this to the clothing. There we go. So, ankle issues aside, the shoes pretty much work the way I want them to now. Well, up to a certain point, actually. Hold on. I want to adjust this a little bit so that the clipping there doesn't happen as much. There we go. That way she has a little bit of ankle room. Ooh, also gotta move this point in a little bit so the tip of the shoe doesn't get clipped through. Yeah, exactly, Shy. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, I believe these are all the clothes in the ref that you wanted, Rikki. I've got the tank top here, the collar here, the pants here, and the shoes I just finished. I think that's everything. So what I'm gonna do now is just take all the clothing stuff that I have and just make a big ol' UV map. Just so I can get everything on board. Same with this. This needs to be attached to this. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it like that, because I'm going to UV map the smart. I'm going to... No, I want to see how much miles I can get out of the smart UV map with this. First, I'm going to make sure everything's mirrored. Yep. This is mirrored too, this is also mirrored. This is mostly just to make everything a bit bigger on the UV map and give it a bit more detail in the final texture. We'll see. Tiny island margins so they all have some space between each other. Wow, that collar's taking up a lot of space. Okay, never mind. I might do these individually, actually. And this, I remember, this is already UV map, so I'll leave this alone. Actually, no. No, for the shirt, I'll UV map it manually, because I did say I wanted to have... I did want this to be sort of designer-friendly, so you can stick a logo on the front here if you wanted. Or I could. Actually, now that I'm looking at it from above, I could do with some stabilizing... Not stabilizing, straightening of these straps here. Make it look a little bit cleaner. Especially this little center line here. I'll be right back. You know, Shy, that statement's more accurate than you think. Other people in the house need to do important stuff for the internet, and apparently my stream's hogging up all of it. Or using a lot more than they can actually use, so I'm gonna have to cut it here. And it's cut it super early, but I'll still work on this. And, yeah. Hopefully next time I'll have a bit more time. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Yes, soup. That's what we'll end this on. Just soup. But yeah, unfortunately I gotta cut this early, but I'll still be working on this off stream, but yeah. I'll see you all later, hopefully. When there's more free time, they're not doing as much. But yeah. Bye-bye.